Lawless McLeod County.
Okay, it is February 16th, 2015, 1:58 p.m. calling Clay Wilfart, City Administrator of Winsted.
Thank you for calling the City of Winsted. The offices are now closed. Our regular business hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. If you'd like to reach the police department, please press 1. If you'd like to reach Public Works, please press 2. Have a great day. Hello, you have reached the Winsted Police Department. If you need immediate assistance, please press 0 now, and you will be directed to the McLeod County Sheriff's Dispatch. If you would rather leave a message, you may do so at the end of this recording, and an officer will contact you when available. Please note that all messages are retrieved randomly throughout the day.
Winsted Chief of Police Justin Heldt. This is Terry Nemmers, 320-283-5713. On February 8th, 2015, I sent Clay Wilfart and your city administrator and you a data request. Chapter 13 data request. Please email me the policy and procedure manual for the City of Winsted Police Department, the City of Winsted Personnel Handbook, the City of Winsted Data Practice Manual, forward to the proper department. Apparently, you did not have a proper data practice manual as of 4/1/2014. It says data practice policy. Mr. Wilfart stated that in a recent review of the city's policy, staff noticed that there's no policy for data practices, something that is required for the city to have. Now, I'm just trying to figure out, is this your excuse why you're illegally withholding the data practice manual from Jesse Schafer and Heather Swantek? Is that why you're illegally withholding this information from me? Because I have a feeling that that's what the situation is. This is free electronic data. Apparently you feel like you're above the law. Apparently you feel you can break into people's homes without a warrant, maybe even plant evidence. Don't know for sure. But apparently you do feel like you are above the law when it comes to the data practice laws. I understand there's a complaint filed against you. I saw a video of it. I saw some information up on the internet. So apparently you think and act like you're above the law. Well, anyhow, I still want my data practice manual. I want my personnel handbook for the City of Winsted, and I want the policy and procedure manual for the City of Winsted Police Department. Terry Nemmers, 320-283-5713. Bye.
Lawless McLeod County.
Okay, it is February 17th, 2015, 9:21 a.m. calling Clay Wilfart, the City Administrator of Winsted, Minnesota.
Good morning, City Hall. This is Raquel.
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
Oops, this is Raquel at City Hall.
Yeah, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Well, I'm doing super. Say, I sent a data request to your Clay Wilfart. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't want to be a...
Wilford?
Wilfart, okay. Thank you. City Administrator, on February 8th, 2015, I asked for a copy of the Policy and Procedure Manual for the City of Winsted Police Department, the City of Winsted Personnel Handbook, and the City of Winsted Data Practice Manual. And, well, first of all, I haven't even received an acknowledgement of the receipt of my data request. And on top of that, the next day the City of Winsted was all over my blog for, let's see, what was it, an hour and 1 hour, 42 minutes, and 8 seconds So I would think in that 1 hour, 42 minutes, and 8 seconds, they could have easily taken 30 seconds to hit reply, attach the free electronic information, which is your policy and procedure manual for the Winsted Police Department, the Winsted City Personnel Handbook, and the Winsted Data Practice Manual. So, I mean, is there some reason why you'd be wasting valuable government resources reading my blog instead of doing your job of sending free electronic information for the city of Winsted?
I'm really not sure about any of that. I'll just have to put you through to Clay's voicemail. He isn't here this morning, but he will be here this afternoon.
Is the city clerk in?
1 second, I can check, okay?
Thank you.
This is Deb Belcher, the city clerk, and I'm going to put you through to Clay's voicemail, okay? Hang on.
Well, hold on. I need to speak to you.
Hi, you've reached Clay Wilford, City Administrator for the City of Winsted. I'm unavailable to answer your phone call right now, but if you leave me your name, phone number, and a brief message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
Say, Clay Wilford, City Administrator of City of Winsted. This is Terry Nemmers, 320-283-5713. I submitted a data request to you on February 8th, 2015. I asked you to send me the Policy and Procedure Manual for the City of Winsted Police Department, City of Winsted Personnel Handbook, City of Winsted Data Practice Manual, and apparently instead of doing your job, you were sitting on my blog on February 10th from 10:41 a.m. to around 12:23:50 p.m. And I think the reason why you stopped is because I started posting your IP address up on my blog, and then you must have recruited the State of Minnesota Lester Prairie to be watching the blog instead of doing your job, because in that 1 hour 42 minutes and 8 seconds you could have easily hit reply on my email, my chapter 13 data request. It's a criminal act, illegal withhold public information, taking the 30 seconds to respond to it, attach the free electronic information, which is your policy and procedure manual for the Winsted Police Department, the Winsted Personnel Handbook, and the Winsted Data Practice Manual. Now, I have reason to suspect you are not doing that is because I'm well aware that a personnel complaint was filed on February 9th, 2015 by Heather Winstead and Jesse Schafer. Apparently your city attorney Fran Eggert and Winsted Chief of Police Justin Heldt have a history of illegally withholding public information, and I think the reason why is because your Winsted Chief of Police Justin Heldt broke into Jesse Schafer's and Heather Swantek's home, to possibly plant some evidence there, but conspiring with McLeod County Deputy Craig Rosso, some sort of phony burglary that they made up to justify being inside the home, the home that they entered into and then locked the door behind them. So, strange kind of situation there, especially when there's no audio for this incident. And, I'm sure your policy and procedure manual or the McLeod County Sheriff's Department, which is also being illegally withheld, would indicate that that's a requirement for an investigation is to have the audio, either the dash cam audio, squad audio, or a personal audio recorder going. So that's the situation. Are you illegally withholding this information because you have a history of committing and covering up crimes with public funds? I think that's the situation. So anyhow, Terry Nemmers, 320-283-5713. I want my information emailed to me today. Thank you. Bye.
Lawless McLeod County.
Okay, it is February 25th, 2015, 11:13 a.m. calling Kelly C. Dome. attorney for City of Winsted.
Hi, this is Dome. Today is Wednesday, February 25th. I will be in the office today, but I do have meetings scheduled throughout the day. Please leave your name and number at the beep, and I will do my best to get back to you just as soon as I can. Thanks for your call, and have a good day.
Kelly Dome, City of Winsted attorney. I have your ridiculous letter that you sent me on February 23rd, 2015. Don't have the policy and procedure manual for the Winsted Police Department, which you were told to give me. You make these wild and outrageous claims. The city is unable to provide you a complete copy of the Winsted Policy and Procedure Manual for the Police Department as it contains protected non-public data, blah, 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 security data, which said portions of said manual are protected from public disclosure pursuant to Minnesota statute, whatever. Okay, first of all, what sections? I'm going to need to know exactly what sections. Plus, I'm going to need to know if you actually use a Lexipol policy and procedure manual. I know the Sheriff's Department was because I just received their policy and procedure manual. The same one they were illegally withholding prior, to legally withholding from Heather Swantek. The same one that you're currently illegally withholding from Heather Swantek. So I'm going to need to know, what sections are protected, like the section which about burglarizing people's homes, the section of falsifying police reports, the section about engaging in perjury, in the section about planting evidence. Are those the sections that you're going to be redacting? Because the Duluth Police Department Policy and Procedure Manual is up online for the world to see. In fact, I just downloaded it just a couple weeks ago. And so is the Minneapolis Police Department Policy and Procedure Manual. So I'm really wondering if those are the sections that you're going to need to redact, the ones that engage in criminal activity, and like illegally withholding public information too. So that's the thing. I'm going to need to find out what sections you're going to redact. Terry Nemmers, 320-283-5713. Bye.
Lawless McLeod County.